Hey everybody, Sean here, and I hope you're doing well. Some things are just so ridiculous they speak for themselves.
God did something with the United States of America that he never did with any other nations, because he created it with a Judeo-Christian ethic. And he gave a vision to four men way back when this nation started off. One was George Washington, the first president of the United States. Number two was Alexander Hamilton, the first Secretary-Treasurer of the United States. Secondly, the first Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, John Jay. And then the fourth President of the United States, James Madison. And through those four men, God gave the vision of America about what they should do. And it started out with George Washington, and he appointed Alexander Hamilton, and he appointed the Chief Justice and different things of that nature. So what happened was God wanted this vision for this America that he would put his providence in. So you hear George Washington all the time saying about providence. You got to understand, during this war with the greatest empire of that day, England, it was impossible for them to win. Totally impossible, compared, because they had a ragtag army. And you had colonies that didn't want to pay for their army. So Washington ran away from more battles than he fought because he didn't have enough supplies to do those things. And Martha Washington actually came to his camp and began to sew clothes together, because they were in total rags, because the biggest colony of that day was Virginia, you see. And they said, well, who's going to pay for this? We needed to have money to handle the armies and things of that nature. And they didn't want to do that, see. So, and that's why they had so much trouble. Now, the author of the Constitution of the United States is President James Madison, who was the fourth president of the United States. But he had this vision that God placed in him. You see, what they wanted was not a United States of America. They wanted free and independent states. So each they could do their own thing, free and independent states. But that's not power. So these four men had the vision. So what happened when James Madison was he's called the author of the Constitution, he was supposed to say, we the people of free and independent states. That's the way it was supposed to happen, but God changed the word on the day that he spoke it there for the Constitution. He said, we the people of the United States. In order to perform a more perfect union, the preamble. And so what happened is God united this United States together at that day under a document called the Constitution of the United States.
That's got to be one of the silliest things we've ever heard. He has no possible way of proving that, and is simply implying that either God told him that, or that he knows the mind of God. Who knows, really? But honestly, if you continue to follow Jesse after hearing this, then I can only conclude that you are willingly deceived. Please watch the videos in the Duplantis playlist here on Revealing Truth, and realize that this prosperity charlatan is one of the wolves we've been warned about. We're going to keep this short today, but as always, feel free to leave your thoughts below, and until next time, take care and God bless.